All right, let's see Inky. We haven't seen her in a while, haven't we, kids? Is it here, kids? Let's see. Hey, baby crocodilians. Lolo and Bill. They're looking good. Look at these two kissing. What you guys doing? There he is, everybody. The guapo, I missed you. Yeah, Daddy's been gone. It's always nerve-wracking when you leave, you know? What's going on, everybody? I've been gone for 2 whole days, so you're gonna come with me and we're gonna check on all the animals, starting with digging up these sulcata tortoise eggs. Okay, so as I said, I was gone at a bike race this weekend and it was really a lot of fun. I did very well, which I'm happy about. I even raced the e-mountain bikes, which was really cool. Got 3rd place there. So what we're doing right now, though, is we are checking on all of our little buddies here at the camp. We had pretty heavy rain, apparently, last night. So I want to get as many things done and check on all the animals. And you guys are coming along with me. So we're going to see the animals for the first time. I'm seeing them in a couple of days. I hate when I have to leave the camp, but I'm very fortunate that I have good people to watch over everything while I'm gone. And, oh, there's always a lot going on. Life doesn't stop when you leave, that's for sure. So it is sulcata egg season, and we are pulling them out of this nest. And we've got 5 so far, but ooh, I feel more. There's plenty more in there. Try and guess how many we got. I'm gonna say there is 15 eggs. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Oh boy, this is a pretty good sized clutch. Now, sulcata tortoises can actually lay up to 5 clutches in a season, which is amazing. And we know, and maybe you don't, but what happens with sulcatas and other tortoises and reptiles in general is their survival strategy is to lay a lot of eggs, have a lot of offspring, because what happens is most of these offspring get eaten. They get eaten pretty quick, and in fact, most tortoise nests and turtle nests are raided within the first 24 hours. Now, I've got electric fences. I also have a lot of human activity here. So many egg predators don't feel so good about coming into my yard and stealing eggs. But that does happen from time to time, and it is not very fun. I do not like it. We're also doing some new incubating methods here, as you've been seeing over the course of the last few months. I'm taking the eggs and I'm kind of arranging them in more of like a clutch situation, because if you think about it, look how they're laid down in here. They're in this big chamber and they are laid in the soil, completely covered by the soil. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a bed of vermiculite on top of these eggs, and I'm going to keep them kind of clustered together in that clutch, because it seems like it's more natural, and it might be a good way to keep some of the carrion flies that sometimes attack the eggs when they're exposed to the air. So if we can actually fill all this in, this does create pockets of air in between each egg. We don't pack it down really hard. We just kind of allow the eggs to, allow the substrate to be kind of loosely packed around it, just like the mother does in this enclosure. Okay, I think we've got all the eggs out. Let's count. We got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I was off by 6. How many did you guys guess? Holy smokes. We're gonna cover this up right now, and I'm gonna go get the vermiculite and we're gonna put it on top of these guys. But we have to make sure the vermiculite is also the right humidity. So we mix it up a little bit. I tend to do it by feel. That's what the mama tortoises do. They sometimes urinate in the substrate that they're digging into to make the nest a little bit more moist. And sometimes they'll even defecate into the chamber so that the babies have moisture from the feces. They also nibble on some of it to inoculate their guts with the proper bacteria so that these animals can digest cellulose. Oh, very cool. All right, so here's my vermiculite. I'm running low, friends. So we want to get some in the mixing, in our mixing bowl here, or Tupperware. So we just do this. Very simple. All right, I don't know, is that gonna be enough? Who knows? Let's get a little more. Let's It's just vermiculite. I can get this stuff off Amazon. And then I simply come over here, just get a little water in there, and you just mix it. And then I'll feel. You really want a 1-to-1 ratio of water to vermiculite by weight, but I've been doing it so long that I tend to just mix it. What you want to have happen is when you're mixing it, you want it to clump, but you don't want water to squeeze out. So what we're doing, just a nice little mix, just like this. How cool. All right. And let me see, do I like my little clutch here? I think that's pretty good. Might want to put these guys over here a little bit, add a little bit more space, just like this. And then there's going to be space for more eggs if I have them. So here's what I do. This is very simple, friends. We just take it and we dump it on these guys. You want to make sure they're covered completely. I might need more. But we just do this. So we are actually trying to recreate in a more controlled setting their nest. Remember, this is the clutch. Okay, that's the chamber. The Tupperware is the chamber. And vermiculite is the soil, if you will, or substrate. I'm happy with that. And then this lets me know here that I do have room for a different group of eggs, like some redfoots or maybe tortoises that don't lay as many. And I don't mind putting different eggs from different species because they are incubating at the same temperature. Am I having a nosebleed? I don't know. All right. Boom. Just gonna rinse my hands, put these guys in the incubator, and we'll be right back. Okay, we got the marked sulcata when they were laid, and we're gonna put them in the incubator here, but I wanna check the incubator for any signs of life, because we've had some eggs that have been in here a while. So we're just having a peeky here, seeing how everyone's doing. I don't think anyone's doing good in here, are they? No. I don't see anything happening there. This is fun to check. I was doing that the old way. So some are buried and some are set up the old way. Now this was an interesting story. I don't know if it's going to hatch or not, but this was a road mortality mud turtle. And we have an egg in there, but I don't know. Yeah, the egg is right here. A couple little eggs. There they are. Forgot about them. Oops. And we're just covering them up. We'll see if they hatch. It's coming to be right around the time they should hatch if they are in fact fertile. So what's sad is we lost the female at Bush Wildlife, but they sent me the eggs to see if we could incubate them. So here we go. Okay, see, this is the old style. We'll see what happens. They were laid in September. These guys not doing much here. This one's a little rotten. Let's pull this one out. This is what I'm hoping to avoid with them being buried. Is that it seems like when they're exposed to air, they tend to mold. But let's do it. Okay. Get that off the ground. Oop. Oh no, I dropped the egg. Ooh, but it didn't break. Thank goodness. I'd never get it out of that rug. This rug is just terrible. Uh-oh. I think I do have a little stink going on. All right, let's get to it. Yeah, we have a little crack-a-doodle-doo. Let's get rid of this egg real quick and continue our checking on the critters. I love it. You guys having fun? We're seeing everybody. Hey, there we go. We got turtles out and about, or out and about if you're from Canada. Let's go ahead and we always check the skimmer. See who's hanging out. Maybe we got a baby. I don't know. It's possible. Not seeing anyone though. No news is good news. This thing is stinky. We're gonna chuck this sucker. We're gonna chuck this sucker. Go, go, go. All right, good, gone. Yeah, nice day. We got to get the radiated tortoises back outside because it's not cold any longer. We have some eggs here, but these are unfortunately not any good. They're desiccated, which means they've dried out. I got to them way too late. These are ambiensis eggs, and they barely bury those eggs, so you got to really find them quick. It's really strange. I don't know, that's just the way they do their thing. You can see it rained a lot, so we have some mulch that is fallen down. We've got that kind of pattern. Let's go check out our pond turtles. All right, everything's good. Pond is clean. The Emidura and Alcea are looking good. So yeah, it's fun. I like to check on everything, make sure things are working, pumps are working, animals are good. We do have all the radiated indoors because of the weather. It was pretty darn cold earlier part of the weekend. There are the Indian spotted turtles and a peninsular cooter right there. Hello. Hello. All right, I love it. Let's go see our big tortoises. Let's see how Nostradamus and the rest of the gang is, since it's been such an eventful week for them. Here they are. Look at everybody's out. They're looking good. Everybody's just out looking happy. Hello. Oh, wow, there's Cersei. There's Nas and Timmy, and there's Boba. Here's Socrates. There's Hank, and there is Puck. Let's go check, see what Afina and Buddy are doing. Probably hiding in here. Oh, there they are. Lazy bones, staying asleep. Aw, with the red light, no problem. Our Fluker heat lamps and bulbs working nicely to keep everyone warm. Now the sulcatas and the aldabras and galop here are just amazing. They are, in fact, doing their thing. They go in and out very nicely, which is good. We had some cactus here. Let's pour it out and give them some cacti. Pickled cacti. Just chuck it up here. These guys are all gonna get fed really soon, but it's kind of breezy. It's not cold. It's probably like 68 degrees, so it's warming up. I got home real late last night, so I didn't have a chance to check everything last night. So first thing I do in the morning is get things situated. And here's my buddy's trailer. We're letting it kind of rest here for the week while they do BMX shows. But let's see how Frida's pond is doing and all the crazy catfish. Yeah, they are looking good. Look at these monsters. We got to feed them. These guys got to get fed today. So we're going to feed the catfish. Here's Frida. Hey, Frida. Hey, Frida. Where, pray tell, is your little unibrow? It seems to have come off. No more unibrow for our gal. Good grief. Awesome. All right, good. I see one of the fly river turtles swimming around. The other one is just underneath it. Diego's got to be somewhere. I like to walk up and around this place. It's so cool. These ponds are amazing. The backyard has been transformed into multiple different habitats. And here they are. The wetland looking good. We had Ed and Brian from Aquascape here, just checking on everything. Brian was so psyched how this turned out. Ed had never seen it before. Here's another view of the pond, looking down at it. So awesome. Just love that the animals are happy. That's what really gets me stoked. I also love that this fern, tree fern right here, is very happy. We got a call from our friend Thomas Holt. He wants me to come up there with a trailer and pick up a bunch more plants. So I think we'll be doing that real soon. It's a nice time to plant, not too hot, still got some rain, and it'll be good times. All right, cherry heads, no news is good news. We're gonna check for eggs later. Oh, hello. She's burrowed down a little bit. Maybe she's clearing the way for a nest, I don't know. We'll keep an eye on her, see what she's up to. She's making what's called a pallet, but sometimes they'll do that and then start to excavate the nest. We love cherry heads. Okay, Still moving along here, friends. I'm not seeing anyone else, but shall we go in and see our rhinos? Hey, look at these guys. Hello. There's Darth Maul. Very beautiful cherry head tortoise. Looking good. Here's Guapo. Hey, Guaps. There he is, everybody. The Guapo, I missed you. Yeah, Daddy's been gone. He's been gone. Look at how nice he's healed up, huh? Remember that really horrible face he had when he got in a fight with Petro? And he's feeling good and warm because we have a nice new heater in there for him. He's feeling good. Oh, look at this guy. He loves little scratches. I love coming here and visiting the guys and girls. This is how you check up on everyone. Just give them a little look over. Make sure everything's looking good. That's an old wound there. But he is just, man, he's just looking great. Shedding a little bit too, huh, buddy? Get those off your little claws. We don't want you to have any kind of circulation issues, right? Ah, cool. And that's actually true. You can actually get stuck sheds on their toes, and it could cause circulation issues, and potentially they could lose a toe. So you got to check him. But he feels great. He feels nice and warm and solid. Listen, that's my boy. Okay, cool. Very happy. It's always nerve-wracking when you leave, you know, because I'm a good dad. Look at these two kissing. What you guys doing? Hi. Yeah, raising up. Let me give you scratchies. Waiting for that sun. Their burrows have been doing well, so these guys have woken up. They get the sun early in the morning. A little bit rainy today, but we're going to have some sun in the afternoon, so they're going to get themselves nice and warm. So here, of course, is Rocky, and there's Pebbles, and bam, bam. What do you know? There's their burrows looking good. You can see we had rain because their food bowls are filled with water. All right, who's next? Hey, Petro, what's up, buddy? Say hello to everybody. We're just doing the rounds, checking in on you, making sure you're happy and healthy. You look good, too. Yes, you are, you big, handsome guy. You know you did beat up my boy, Guapo, last year. Oh, look, oh, look. Oh, there's right there. He's all like, scratch, 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 scratch. Who says lizards don't love to be scratched and pet and just adored? Yes, they are. Very cool. There's some bulges from his hemipenes right there, so you can tell that's a boy. Hey, people. I know Petra now. Petra's probably in the red light therapy. Hey, girl. What's up, girl? There you is, looking good. Nice and warm in here. All right, she's happy. And of course, another one of our female lizards. It is Lola. Lola is in here. It's nice and warm in here. Let me know if you guys can see her, okay? I have great faith she's okay. I'm gonna peek in with you. Oh, there she is. Hi, Lola. Are you there? I can see now. That's our girl Lola, bobbing her head. Hi, Lo. Okay, Lo's good. We'll leave her be. She's doing well. Just waiting on our friends at Custom Cages. We're gonna have a new cage for the croc monitors, and then I'll be able to use the old cage for the Cuban iguanas. Alrighty. Everything's locked. They are good. Okay, sweet. Let's go over to our shed. See what's doing over there. I'll say let's go see what's over there. This is where the radiata are. We're gonna pull them out and they're gonna do a little walkabout. We'll do that later. This is just our checking on everything. And there they are. The radiata, and of course, the juvenile aldabras. Who's in here? Who's in here, kids? Let's see. Hey, baby crocodilians. What's the crocodilio? All right, little smooth fronters. They're doing well. There's our little babies. And so be it, light. Hey, redfoot tortoises. Hello, reddies. Nothing in the rat trap. But I did pull a radiated tortoise out of the back because it was a little light. And I wanted to fatten him up. And we have him in here with our big what are these called? Black throats. Look at this one lounging. This is the definition of a lounge lizard. Okay. Is that great? just happy as all. Happy as all get out. We got water. We had food. They ate the food, or she did rather. I'm gonna dip my head because they like to whip me. This is our little girl. She was a little light, so I pulled her in and she's eating right up. So I want to keep her indoors, isolated, so I can just focus on fattening her up a little bit. Sometimes tortoises can get bullied away from the food, or they just may not be actually eating enough. So you can now really view them. So we'll just keep an eye on her, and I think she's fine. So she's got warmth, and these lizards are not big enough to hurt her in any way. So she's just kind of hanging out here. So that's what I've been doing. I don't want to hit my head now with the, don't want to get whipped by a lizard. But there's the black throats. Very, very cool. Very chill. Excellent. Give me stink eye. Okay. No stink eye for this guy. Woohoo! Shall we continue? We shall. Okie dokie. Cayman Creek. Hey, look, it's Kamp Kenan vehicle. Kamp Kenan mobile's looking good. She's getting old, but she's handling life very nicely. It's a Toyota. They run forever, as long as you change the oil. Plus, with all our CBI equipment on it, we ain't got no problems. Another tree fern. I'll trim this one down. We need to do a little yard work. We got to trim some of these dead fronds and check everyone here. Wow, I can't believe how much it rained. You could really tell that there was quite the deluge. Here's our Podoc Nemus unifilis. It's our Asian Amazon spotted river turtle. There's 3 of them in here. We've got our Cayman somewhere. Let's see Lucifer. Louis. Again, really like checking everybody. There's a little Flavo hiding. That's nice. That's nice. I love coming in a crocodile enclosure or Cayman enclosure with sandals because, you know, you gotta live life dangerously. Hey, wait a minute. Up. I see my buddy right there. Hey, Lou. How do you do? What you up to, buddy? You looking good? Just hanging out, huh? It's gonna be nice and sunny, be basking. And then, of course, there she is. Marge. All right, Marge is good. Lou is good. Louie, don't bite me. All right. Pretty cool. You guys having fun? It's kind of, a little phlegm. It's kind of like a mini tour, if you will. Mini tour, making sure all the animals are good. I'm pretty energetic. Like I said, I had a good weekend. Rode well. Energized. Today is a day of enjoying the property. Doing kind of light work, because after a heavy day of riding, you do need to take a little recovery. Certainly at my advancing age. Anyway, hi, Mr. Smooth Front. Yes. Oh, are you hungry? Is that what you are? You're hungry today? Holy smokes, man. We fed you right before I left and you're still hungry, even though it's cool? I like that. I like that these guys are so robust that they can tolerate the cooler temps without their appetite slowing down. Let's not walk too close, though. Don't want to lose a foot, because they can take a foot off. We've never had a problem, he and I, but let's not start now, shall we? So I respect the animals. Now, is our female right here? Yes, she is. She's got her own little habitat, her own little pool, and that's in fact why we built it. We built it so that they each had a pool to soak in. These guys don't like to have large water bodies. They're mostly found in small pools like this in the jungle. We also have more unifilis, or Podocnemus unifilis, the spotted Amazon turtle. We've got Central American sliders. We also have Stereotypus tripicatus, which is the giant Mexican musk turtle. Oh, that's a big gaping mouth. Look at this guy. This is a big giant creature. That is a really cool animal. Loving it. So there you have an interesting species, right? Got these 3 keels here on their carapace, which is sweet. lots of convict cichlids, and everything's happy in here. Okay, you're gone. You're out of here. Oh, wow, look at her. I love how these guys wander through the enclosure. The turtles make use of all of the water, which is great. So cool. Gotta watch your feet. Watch your feet. Big alocasia. These elephant ears are looking great. And there's good flow to my pond, or the creek, if you will. All right. Again, like to walk around because I'm looking for potential babies, something out of the ordinary. Making sure that the pumps and everything's flowing correctly. Certainly after you've been gone, after we have rain, did we have a power outage? I don't know, so I check, make sure things are functioning as they should. And it looks good in there, you know? Let's continue. Let's do it. We're finishing some chores, and these are fun chores. Don't mind this cord. It's a little janky, but it serves a purpose. All right, let's see Inky. We haven't seen her in a while, have we, kids? Let me just look at it. Water's nice and clean. She's been, yep, there she is, hanging out on the heat. No problemo. Hi, Inks. How you doing, Inky? All right. She's shy. We're not gonna mess with her too much. Again, it's reconnaissance, man. Just doing a little recon, making sure we're good. You know where we are now? That's right, it's the croc monitors. Crocodile, hey, there they are. I don't even need to go in. There's our male, there's our gal, she's in the sun. I'd say no problem. I fed them before we left to make sure they had some calories. So that's nice. Swollen wood. This one fell from the door. Hey, here's the rest of our little radiata. And we'll see who else is out and about. Okay, here's our trio from the Florida Aquarium. Beautiful fern here. This just showed up. That's a native fern. Don't know the name of it, but it's cool. Here's our bighead turtle, the Madagascar bighead. Hello, friend. How do you do? How are you? That's great. I'm glad you're doing so well. Since he's such a good boy, let's give him some Fluker Buffet Blend. Happily. Oh, he sees the jar and he gets excited. All right, little buddy. I'm gonna dump it on your head so you pull your head in right in. Look at that. How funny is this guy? And this is great stuff. It's got mealworms, it's got shrimp, and it's got the pellet. So it's a completely good, varied diet right out of the gate here. So very, very cool. I threw it in their cricket diet. I like to recycle. Once I used all the cricket food, I just took the bags of the buffet blend and I just put it in here. So I have it right here at the fingertips for when I want to feed. Making life easy. Thank you, Fluker. Look at that philodendron. Have you ever stopped and take notice of something that maybe you pass by every day and maybe you just don't notice it until one day you look and go, my gosh, look at this plant, the majesty. This is a cool plant, friends. This is a philodendron, and it is just looking outstanding in this situation. It's very, very happy. Now let me show you something else. I planted this one at the exact same time as the other, yet it is not as robust. Now, here's my theory, and maybe some of you botanists can tell me if my theory is sound. All the waste that's in here. Oh, by the way, Slinky! Come on, Slinks! Always a good sign when Slinky's coming out. But all the waste is down here and it gets pulled into this vault before it gets filtered in the biofalls. Is it possible that the plant is making use of the fact that there's more nutrients for it down in here? You can see some of its roots are going down into the vault, and that's my theory. Maybe this thing is just getting like, it's getting fertilized, whereas that one not as much. I don't know. It's my theory. Slinky, how you doing? What's up, man? Are you coming to us or are we going to you? Us to you? Okay, let's go see the slinks. Hey, buddy. It's been a couple days. You miss me? Don't get twitchy now. Let me squat down. Oh, you just woke up. You're puffing up and you're a little annoyed at me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to look so imposing. Most people would think you're the imposing one, but no, you get a little goofy with me. See him checking out my hand? It's just my hand, buddy. You know what not to do, right? Don't bite the hand that feeds you. It would hurt me. That's good. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. My buddy Anthony is in Thailand and he sent me really cool photos of the slinkies kind of out and about, which is awesome. So very cool to see them walking around the park there. He's looking good. All right, buddy, it's so good to see you. You are large and in charge. Very good, man. We love Slinky, don't we, friends? We got to get Jerry's female over here. Oh, does that tickle you? Does that tickle you right there? Tickle, 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 tickle. All right, well, what do you know? Slinky's good. Successful walk around so far, friends. I love it in here. Very beautiful enclosure. All right. Gonna shut it up. You guys having fun? I appreciate you hanging out with me, making sure everyone's good. It's a lot of work. I got some work to get to today. And of course, I'll document everything. All right, here's Bill and Lulu. Hey, Bill. Hey, Lou. We gotta be careful with Lulu, but Bill, I know I can trust. Uh-oh. What's on Lulu? Oh, thank goodness. It was just, I thought Lulu had an injury on her side, but it was just some stuck mulch. All right, so there's Bill and there's Lulu. And Bill is just like our Slinky. We can touch him. But Lulu, I don't know. No, Bill, you gotta stay in. Lulu, and Bill. They look good though. They're looking good. Look at this, look at this. Look at this guy. They're smart, man. I love these lizards so much. All right, buddy, you go back in there. You go back in there. You're good. You're okay. Yeah, she's good. She's actually, I think she's learning from Bill about how to behave. And it's nice. Really, really nice that they're compatible also. There we go. They know I don't have food, so they're really not interested in hanging out. But that's okay, man. I let them come to me as they want. I don't like to force things. Lock it up, lock it up. Woo, dizzy. Forgot to drink, so I gotta get some liquid in me, friends. All right. Oh wow, this filled up nice because of the weather. And look who's here. She heard my voice. Hi, Dale. Hi, Dale. Let me get you guys in here. Hold on. Dale. Dale. And I'm sure Snaggy is good. He's been shy lately. Look at her. Gorgeous animal. She's just a little one. Just a little baby gator. Whereas Dale or Slinky or what's his name? Snaggletooth is freaking huge. Let's go through here. See, this is where the water flows. This is water flows. Ugh, muddy mess. The rest of the redfoots are out. Very good. Now we're gonna walk up the back of the recreation pond. Check on everyone here. That sun's feeling good on my back, let me tell you. Let's see how Bella the beautiful is doing. Bella. Oh, is she in her warm cave? I think she is. Bella the beautiful, where are you? Yeah, she's way back in there. You can barely even see her. Let me see if I can get the light on her. She's definitely on her heat pad. Can we see anybody in there? Is anybody in there? There she is. That's her, hanging out inside the cave. All right, she's happy. Sweet. Now, let me shut this off. Okay. Now, hear this. This is what we got going on. We got some, we gotta use muscles sometimes, people. Gotta manhandle things sometimes, get it locked up good. Oh, did I show you this? I'm so excited about this. Look at these beautiful orchids. I strapped this to this plant months ago thinking this thing's not gonna live, but look at this. Is that gorgeous? We got these beautiful orchids. I'd love to see more of them, so I'm definitely gonna get more orchids and put them throughout the camp in various spots, hang them, because it just adds some color and it's beautiful. All right, now check this out. Here we are, the rec pond. Want to check the temperature. I was able to check with this smart thermometer while I was gone. All right, water is 69 degrees. So I had been running the well to keep it nice and warm. Here are our large river turtles, the Aral river turtle. But look, more importantly, how about all these cichlids, huh? Look at the cichlids. We got plenty of cichlids now. Let's go ahead and give them some food. They're all coming over, looking for a little handout. We got a handout for them. So, I am very happy, friends. Everything's looking good here at the camp. Animals are happy. I'm happy. Nobody's looking sick. That's a win. A couple days away. Place is humming along perfectly. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with me, watching the videos. Thanks for supporting the channel for so many years and helping this place grow so that we can become a really cool reptile sanctuary and continue our mission of educating everyone out there about these fantastic animals. I'm now gonna dunk you guys underwater so you can enjoy the cichlids in their natural habitat. Don't forget to go to patreon.com/Kamp Kenan for exclusive content plus live chats with me every Thursday, 4 p.m. I'll see you soon. Bye.